their record to 3-1.
You really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now. Get the win.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Just keep slinging it. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's...
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Rice.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air on second down. Makes a catch right in the middle of the danger zone. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the run. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone defense. Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Wildcats are rolling down the field. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rodriguez.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Makes the catch, and he's got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Kentucky! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Love the play design.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Looking for a big play. Makes a grab for a big play. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball.
They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with the sack.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Really tough on an offense. Third and long, it's tough to know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Keep it on the ground. Finding open air. There's a crease. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. That big play has them in business. First and 10 inside the 20. Hand off for Baxter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. That's reeled in. It's Gilmore. Made a defender miss. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to...
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quick completion to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Skinner. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got his man. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this knee didn't let him sniff that first down marker.
A really nice job by the quarterback, putting some extras.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Turning it on. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. They'll give it to Baxter.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He's piled up 87 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Now on first down from the 43. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Baxter. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Man, wow, what a...
They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. He's looking downfield to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. On the run, fires downfield. Finds his man. It's Miller. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Got a little grass, and they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Kentucky right back to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting.
Here's an interception, and they need that turnover. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, this has been a defensive war, and you're just wondering which side could hang on long enough. But how about the defense coming away with a big pick-6 late to take the lead? You got to step up in big moments. You saw the ball thrown, you pluck it out of the air, you find your convoy, and you're off to the races. That is an outstanding game-changing play.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And now, after being stymied for this entire 2nd half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. They'll move the tight end. They'll move the wide receiver. Hand off for Baxter. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to get the first through the air. Turns it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to... The offense will have a chance to get the go-ahead score here in the 4th. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. You got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success in the day. But sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it into closed windows.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets rid of it. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. On the direct snap, it's Baxter. Quick spin on the run. A lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's
from inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to... Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
And this is a moment with the lead late on 3rd down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this first down and keep you on the field. He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Throwing it, and if it's not there, use his God-given athleticism to go keep these sticks moving.
Keeps it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Bunch formation for these receivers. The run inside. It's Russell. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Jackson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Platt. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll keep it again on the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Razorbacks have this offense rolling. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Russell.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Some misdirection with the counter. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On the option. He'll pitch it. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, going up, getting physical, stopping the run.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
He's got him. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed. Snags a quick pass on the left. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender. Running inside. It's Russell. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Whistle blows.
No way,
The 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Jackson will throw. Immediately fires to the middle.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He got it beat down in bounds.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. With the catch, it's Russell. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he had just enough to will that one home. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They only need about the length of the football to convert on second down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls it on the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Pulls it in. Gets away from one, finds room. Snags it and he's open. Touchdown, Arkansas! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the foot.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's clapped. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Look out, he's got room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll give it on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. off the play fake on first down to throw. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. Jackson will throw. Snagged out of the air. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Razorbacks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Brown. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Platt. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. From the 22 on 1st and 10. From the gun, looking for a man. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the counter. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. 3rd down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. Keeps it himself. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
So that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And look at the...
Takes the handoff. It's Russell. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man. It's Platt. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Pocket breaking down. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it will be a 59-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the counter play. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They're working that left side. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. He is stopped short. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of the season. And the Gamecocks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Auburn's offense will go on the attack first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Reads it, fires complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
On third down, here's Washington. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Kane. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The run inside. It's Washington. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Auburn lines up quickly. Takes it from the gun on third down. Makes the catch. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Lots of running room. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game now.
And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought. Auburn's offense headed out to go on.